Hello, everyone. We are live to read for Febregency. Stephanie will be here soon.
Yes.
She said she was running just a little bit behind, and Christy's not feeling great tonight. Doesn't have much of a voice, so she's in the comments.
Yeah.
So all the hosts will be here in various capacities.
Yes.
But if you're here, please say hello so we know that you're here. Let us know what you're reading tonight. You do not have to be reading something for Febregency to just hang out with us tonight. You can read whatever the heck you want. But I'm going to be reading The Romance of the Forest by Anne Radcliffe because I'm a little bit behind our scheduled reading. I'm reading it with Deea and Stephanie, which is kind of fun. But I'm a little behind. So I'm like, you know what? This is perfect. I can catch up on reading sprints. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. What are you going to be reading, Deea?
I have Bride of Lammermoor by Sir Walter Scott, and then I also have Jane Austen's bookshelf. So
nice. Alternating a little bit. What do you think of the Scott book so far? I know you're not that. Or maybe you are far into it. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
I didn't think you were.
I've only read 2 chapters so far, but the first chapter was so funny, and I was not expecting that. And then the second, but it's now kind of, the first chapter was like the setup to the story, and now we're in the story. So it's like a story in a story kind of thing.
Oh, interesting.
And it's gothic.
Fun.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. But I'll tell you what, language. I have to get used to the language all over again. It's a little easier having just been in the Fairy Queen, but
that's like primed you for Febregency. You're like, I'm good.
but yeah.
Oh goodness.
So I think I'm gonna love it.
Oh, good. Christy is starting with Epistle to William Wilberforce. I have not read that.
Oh,
interesting. And you're loving The Absentee by Edgeworth. I still would like to get to Castle Rackrent this month. And I'm over halfway through Romance of the Forest. According to my Project Gutenberg ebook, I am 65% of the way through. So maybe I'll still get to it. We'll just see. Yeah, it does sound fun, doesn't it? It sounds more fun than Ivanhoe to me.
Yeah.
Which, no offense, I know lots of people love Ivanhoe. I tried to read it last year, and it was one of the classics, one of the few classics that I DNF'd last year. But I was kind of going through a really stressful time and trying to listen to it on audio, and I was like, I don't care about this. In fact, I'm bored to death. But I was like listening to it on audio from the beginning, and I'm like, maybe that wasn't a very fair chance.
I don't know. Ivanhoe is one of those books that you seem to get along with or you don't. Rob Roy is another one of Scott's books that just kind of has polarizing effects for people. So
I think the only other one of his that I own that I picked up at a used bookstore is Old Mortality, which is like I never hear anyone talk about. So.
I have The Antiquary. Oh, there she is. Yay. Yay.
Nice to see you. We were just talking about where we're reading tonight and, all that stuff. So you're good. We've only been live for like 4 minutes. So.
Oh, good. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy. I hopped out of my car and was booking it to get inside. I'm
you
running
didn't
away.
have to rush that hard. It's okay. You were holding down the fort. You weren't hosting, so it's okay.
I know. I feel so bad.
No, don't. All right. Oh, someone's reading Mansfield Park. That's Christy's favorite Austen, so Christy's probably thrilled to see someone is reading that. I hope you're enjoying it. It is kind of slow going, and it's her longest work, so it does feel slower.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize it was her longest.
I'm pretty sure, at least in all of my editions, it's a lot longer.
Yeah.
Than all the others.
Oh, okay.
Hundreds of pages longer. But it's good. I love it. I know.
I do too.
I love it. Oh, someone else is reading The Absentee. That's fun. kind of like
That's
the three of us.
Yeah, Sandra.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's really, really fun.
I love how much. Oh, okay. I love how much Edgeworth is popping up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really fun.
that's great.
Are you not seeing or hearing us? Is that what you're saying? Because is everyone else seeing and hearing us? I was assuming because people were responding to my questions that they could see and hear us. So if you
Yeah.
please let me know. There's an issue on my end.
Right.
I can hear everyone else on the live too, and I don't.
I wonder.
As much as I love hanging out with Deea and Stephanie, this is supposed to be for everyone else too. So
Yeah.
it's over 1,000 pages on your Kobo. Mine's not that long. I think like I have editions of like Emma that are like 300 to 400 pages, and then Mansfield Park is like close to 600. I think.
Yeah.
So it's substantially longer, but
Wow.
I think page counts can also be super weird on e-readers as well.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I figured it seemed like Christy was responding to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah. Try exiting and rejoining if it's not working, and hopefully
Okay.
that will work out for you. I hope. What are you reading tonight, Stephanie? Have you gotten that far? I know you just got home.
The Romance of the Forest.
That's what I'm reading too.
Yeah, I think I'm like chapter 7, so I'm super behind.
I'm trying to remember. I'll pull mine up.
I think you're about the same, aren't you? 8.
Oh no,
9?
I'm a lot.
12.
I'm
You
a
were
lot.
12, I think.
Yeah.
I am currently on chapter 16 because I did read
good.
some.
Okay.
Like I read like one chapter yesterday morning, one last night, and 2 this morning, and so I'm like, but then I was like, I'm still really behind, and then I'm like, well, we got reading sprints tonight. Great.
It's 4 chapters is all.
Yeah, I'm not that far, and I'm not even worried about being like so far behind. It doesn't really matter. It's just that I kind of wanted to read Castle Rock Rent too.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's going to give me the room to be able to do that. So
Yeah.
that's the main.
And that's a short one too, right?
It is.
Racker.
It's like
Okay.
100 to 120 pages. So
I want to read another one too for Febregency, but I'm like, this is my main priority.
well, it was mine too. So. Okay.
Yay.
Whatever was wrong is now right. Thank goodness. All right. Awesome. So Deea was sharing about her reading her, what's it called again?
Bride of Lammermoor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's gothic and it's funny and I'm loving it. So far. Just I mean, I'm on chapter 3. I've started chapter 3. I haven't even gotten all the way through chapter 3 yet.
I loved the creepy description you sent yesterday.
I know.
That made me want to pick it up.
It does sound fun.
It's so one of the things that I have found about Scott, if anybody else has read him, let me know if you agree with this, is that he's really, really good at the plot and the sense of place and that kind of thing, but he's not very good at connecting you to the character. And so the characters are there and he describes them well, but you don't necessarily have this like emotional connection to the characters.
Gotcha.
So it's just I'm hoping it's just going to be, it's supposed to be really sad. And so I'm like, well, the opening chapter was hilarious. It was making me laugh out loud several times. So
was it supposed to though?
Well, I think that I read after I got done with 1 and 2, I went and read like a little synopsis because in Wikipedia they have like chapter synopsis. And so I went and read the synopsis of chapter 1, and according to what they said, it's completely disconnected in any way from the rest of the book because it's like the author of the book is being told a story. And so he's relating the story, which I don't always love when that happens, but we'll see how this goes. The guy is now the guy that was the one that originally told the story. He's dead, so it's not like he's there telling the story and we're switching back and forth like we did with Chance.
You're like, what is happening here? There's like stories on stories on stories on stories. Yeah.
So yeah, but so far it's good. I'm reading it with Sasha. So
Oh, okay.
Fun. Okay.
The reason why I asked if you thought it was supposed to be funny is because there are moments as I'm reading Romance of the Forest where I don't think it's supposed to be funny, but I am laughing. It is just like so over the top. This is not spoilery. We were all talking about this in our Voxer about how like so often people just randomly break into like long poetry, like long sonnets, and we're like,
it doesn't get any better.
And it just happened again. There's like this extremely tragic circumstance. And she just like looks off into the distance, like quotes a sonnet out loud. I'm like, you know, when I'm grieving, I do look off into the horizon.
Right.
And through my tears, clearly quote several stanzas of a sonnet.
I mean, honestly, like you said, I feel like it's very Anne Shirley, but I don't think Anne would break off into that many sonnets.
No. It would be like a couple of lines.
She'd have a good balance.
Wait till you get to chapter 18.
Oh boy.
I was I was rolling my eyes. I was like, oh, here we go again.
Ooh.
There is something in the title. I don't know if this says it in you guys' books because I know both of you have the physical book. I've been using the Project Gutenberg ebook, which for once in my life I do not recommend because there's like no quotations, and sometimes you'll have like different people talking and there aren't even paragraph breaks, and so you really have to pay attention. But it's the title, according to Project Gutenberg, is The Romance of the Forest with some pieces of poetry.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, so they warned us. This is funny.
That's hilarious.
But they didn't say that it was the people's poetry. I was thinking, oh, they're going to put like Shakespeare or something in there.
And stuff at the beginning of the chapters, which they are doing as well. But
it's the characters' poetry because we all speak in sonnets when we're highly emotional.
I need a t-shirt that says that. I need a t-shirt that says I speak in sonnets.
When I'm highly emotional.
When I'm highly emotional. That's the back. That's like the back of the t-shirt.
Tiffany writing sad poetry in her room at night. You know, that's what it feels like. Except there are other people around. And I'm like, okay. And they're just like, so anyways, like, you don't even acknowledge. Like, it's not even, I didn't think it's supposed to be funny, but
it's like a musical.
Fabulous time.
That's what they do. People will break into song and then they just move on. Not like, oh, what a lovely song you just sang anyway.
Have you seen the clip of on like Saturday Night Live of Zac Efron like coming back to give a speech to the next graduating class of his high school? Because he's like, guys, no one breaks into song and dance in real life, and if you do that, people think you're weird. Like, no one else learned the choreography or the song that I was trying to do, and like no one told me, and you need to know.
That's cute.
So funny.
I need to know, Christy, what you thought of Chance. So you gotta send me a Voxer.
I actually do want to know, even though I DNF'd it. I want to know.
Yeah. So put it in
the
our
end.
chat.
Was the end worth the means? Should I go back to it? Because it was a soft DNF. My brain just couldn't handle Conrad at the time that I was trying to read it. I was like,
was that at the same time as Ivanhoe?
No. 2025 was a year, man. There's quite a few times in that year where I'm like, I can't do this. and
Yeah.
I will not. Actually, Ivanhoe, to be fair, my older sister was reading it with me at the same time, and she's like, oh, good, because I can't take this anymore. She's like, I hate this, and I'm never coming back. And she wasn't as stressed as I was, so that made me feel very vindicated in that moment. But I don't know. Claire doesn't mind it too much. She's reading it in school right now. At first, she was like, I don't know, and I was like, oh man, am I gonna have to read this out loud to her to help her? And I'm really glad I didn't have to. Anyways, but she's okay. Like, she's just like, they just introduced us to a character, and like, they told me everything about him and what he's wearing and his whole history, but I don't even know his name. I'm like, okay, all right.
Fair.
I feel better. So is this your first solo?
No, this is. I don't think this is her first solo.
Okay. I didn't think so either, but I can't remember what you thought of the other solos.
I know.
My brain just was like,
she's reading another one, so
that's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've only read, I think it's The Lady's Paradise. I randomly read it with someone, and I really enjoyed it. Haven't picked up another Zola since. I don't know why. But if Penny likes that one, I'll have to move it up.
Yeah, I have one of his on my shelf, and I don't even know which one. Oh, I think it's like In the Belly of Paris, actually. Or something about belly and Paris.
I have one that's like a woman's name, like Therese, something like that.
It was thoroughly
It was a book.
Yeah.
The Forever.
It was thoroughly
review.
I love that Dexter walked off right when you said that. Like, oh, well, this isn't worth my time.
He's like, I was looking for recommendations, but yeah. Actually, Peter just walked out the door, so he keeps going back and forth because he'll stand on that step, and there's a window right on the other side here, and he can look out the window and see, is he leaving or is he walking outside? Like, what's he doing? So, and now he's at the door trying to figure out if he's coming back. Anyway. Yes. All right. Well, now feels like a good time to start our first sprint. Do we have any like preference in terms of time? No.
Take as much as you can give me.
3 hours
to catch up on.
Well, let's start with 30 minutes. We'll come back at like 50.
Okay.
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 Thank you.
I haven't done banners in a while. I'm like, oh, I haven't. I've been doing reading sprints on Zoom for my patrons and not on here for a while. Okay, I got it. All right. Enjoy your reading. I should have put like confetti when I found out about it. Enjoy your reading. Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, Penny said it was her first.
It is.
Why did
What
I think
did
you had read it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, because she's bought so many of them.
Oh,
There's
maybe.
several.
Oh,
I shouldn't say so many because he was pretty prolific. It's the first.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Ooh, those are good ones.
Mm-hmm. How'd everyone's reading go?
good. I got my chapters done.
Nice. How about you, Stephanie?
I got through chapter 8 and I just listened to Deea's message. I haven't responded yet. But I liked what she said, and this isn't a spoiler, but it was just I'm waiting for the dun 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 moment. And it's so true. I'm like, what are we doing?
There's been several that I'm like, I felt like Romance of the Forest just kind of drops you right in.
Yeah.
Action. That's not like, oh, we're just chilling for a little while with
I
slight
know.
foreboding. It's like we're running from our lives from chapter 1.
I know, but I'm also here for all the drama. So
Yeah.
it's fun.
Radcliffe does drama well.
Mhm.
She does. She excels.
Although I think it took way more chapters to have somebody faint.
That was the
It
other thing
did.
that cracked me up. Like, has she fainted yet? No, she hasn't.
I feel like maybe Adeline
think
has a bit
she's-
more fortitude than
Yeah.
some of the
Yeah.
ladies and some of the
Maybe.
other Radcliffe books.
Honestly, it's making me want to reread Northanger Abbey. And maybe I will. Because she appreciated the gothic
She did.
melodrama.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, you're reading James. I haven't read that yet still.
Oh, that's
No.
Heard
good.
fabulous
Oh, Percival Everett, James?
Yeah.
I still need to read that one.
Me too.
Oh, neither one of you have read it yet.
I'm waiting for my book club because my in-person book club, we were supposed to pass it around as a traveling book, but no one started it.
Oh,
So I'm kind of like waiting because I don't want to read it and then read it again and take notes in the margin like in a short amount of time. I'd rather just, wait for that. So, but it's been over a year at this point.
oh, that's the infamous book. Okay.
Yeah.
You just need to buy another copy.
Oh goodness.
That's funny.
All right. This was fine. Instead of strained verse. But you read it twice, so that's good. Oh, well, I have read Huckleberry Finn. Actually, I don't want to say in like recent days, but it was my first year on BookTube. So it's been less than 5, a little less than 5 years since I read it. So it's fresh enough in my mind that I think I would be able to still,
I think it's been like high school for me. But good to know you don't have to read it, so I don't have to refresh my memory.
Yeah.
You'll remember enough of it.
Okay.
If you've read it, that's all you just need the basic, I think.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people probably even know the basics without having read it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I loved The Trees by him. I loved his writing style, so I think I'd enjoy it.
It was so well written. I was blown away.
I don't think I've heard anyone say that they didn't love it, honestly.
Yeah. I think the lowest I've seen was like 3.5 stars.
I don't know if I've even seen that.
And it was just one of those, like, it wasn't really the right time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucy.
Look, she joined us. Look at you.
The Febregency queen.
You're being such a cuddle bug. Look at you, Lucy.
She's sucking up. Mom got a new office chair, and she's been getting on to Lucy for scratching it because she liked to scratch. Okay. She liked to scratch my old one. So I wrapped it with a blanket so she couldn't scratch it. So she's been pouting all day. And now she's like, but I'm an innocent little angel. I haven't done anything.
Well, she didn't. She couldn't because she wrapped it in a blanket. So she really hasn't done anything.
She just looked at me like, mm-hmm.
Someone say seafood
That's
Tuesday.
right.
Right. Right. Maybe that was her goal. Like, I won't scratch it if I get an extra day.
Bribery and blackmail. I can see Lucy doing that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you heard someone say that they DNF'd it? I mean, I'm sure that there are people who have. I'm sure that there's 1-star reviews. Because, everybody's different. And there's always going to be people who don't like the book that most people like. But yeah.
I've
It's
seen
not even that long if you think it's that slow.
Yeah.
Yes,
I love that you made that emoji.
We do have Lucy Discord emojis as well as Poppy Discord emojis.
Yes. They're both fabulous.
They are.
How was your reading, Tiffany? Sorry, we just went on a total
tangent.
tangent.
It's fine. It's fine. I just I read chapter 16, and the entire chapter was like some backstory of some people with family that I'm like, okay. We found someone more perfect than Adeline, apparently. That's how this person's being described. I'm like, oh, because that's Radcliffe just does that. It's like the perfect, virginally pure female heroine who's never had a sinful thought in her life.
Yeah.
Like they're all
birds help her get dressed in the morning.
Yeah. Like above a Disney princess. These girls. Just like the villains are always, you can see them twirling their mustache. Yeah, exactly. Even if it doesn't say they have mustaches, they do, and that they're twirling them. So that's half the fun. I enjoy it. I haven't been like really shocked by anything yet. I feel like the Italian really, really took me off my guard so many times. And this hasn't yet, but it's still good.
I just had one in
good.
In chapter, it was either 19 or 20.
Okay, good. Because I couldn't remember at what point, but I felt like there was some like around the halfway point that started shifting things, but then I couldn't remember. It's been a whole year, and I listened to that one on audio too. So this one's not on audio. Although someone said they had an audio version on Discord. That they
on Hoopla.
Oh, okay. I didn't even look on Hoopla. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
It's been good.
It has.
Yeah.
And some of the writing is like really beautiful in Radcliffe. I love how Radcliffe describes scenery and nature, and I just
she just describes it in too many poems right now.
Yeah. The other books did not have the poem problem.
Oh no, it did not.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a poem to describe this new family that's been introduced, and I was like, oh no, is this going to be like pages? But thankfully, it was like 2 stanzas, and I'm like, okay, cool.
That can be a new like thing for your house when you have a new visitor. Just a poem. Let's reintroduce poetry into everything.
So am I writing a poem on the fly about my guest, or is it an introductory poem we say to each guest so they can know us a little better?
I think you should do the introductory for the guests, and I think Peter should do it all on vibes.
Oh yeah. Although I'm gonna just be honest, no offense to the rest of my family, I am the rhyming queen. I just am. I rhyme everything constantly all the time. And that's how I literally, no joke, that was how I was raised. Like my family would constantly be coming up with rhymes for random things. And then 5 minutes later from down the hallway, someone would yell something else because they just thought of one. And so.
And you've never seen Princess Bride, have you?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yes, I love it. And Claire does too.
Okay. I was like, I remembered that. So it's the Three Amigos you've never seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen
that. Okay. Princess Bride, you better.
I'm not a complete monster, only partially. I don't watch very many movies, but The Princess Bride I did watch in high school, and I have shown it to my daughter.
Okay,
good. The classic.
Good.
I'm trying to raise her right, even though there are a lot of gaps. I'm realizing that as I reference things, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Okay, you have seen this movie, but you were like 4. I need you to have a better memory of when you were tiny, okay? Because you have seen it."
Do better.
We just rewatched. She had some friends that were telling her how good the Lego Batman movie is, and she's like, "Oh, I've never seen it." I'm like, "Yes, you have. You just don't remember it, but you're like 6. You have seen it."
Oh,
So we watched it a couple of weeks ago. It was one of the funniest opening monologues ever.
I haven't seen it.
You should just at least watch the first
Okay.
5 minutes.
I'll look
It's
up the
worth it.
monologue.
It's worth it because he's like describing the opening scenes and telling you how you know this is going to be a good movie. It's really funny. I
Okay.
love it.
Good deal.
Yes, everything is awesome. That's the original Lego movie.
Yeah, I have seen the original Lego movie.
Yeah, I have to.
That song was an earworm, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone's singing it all the time. It's kind of like the same thing happened after the Mario movie came out, and every child in my co-op class would just break out into the Peaches song out of nowhere. And like the same thing with We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto. Like all of a sudden, in unison, like 5 of them would sing it at once without prior like discussion. They didn't reference it. It was a musical in my classroom.
My favorite thing ever was when I was teaching in Little Rock. I was teaching 8th graders, and they're too cool for everything. And I played Frozen one day, and we got to Let It Go, and somebody was talking, and the troublemaker in the class was like, "Everybody be quiet. This is a good one." And it was like, who are you?
It's the banger. Be quiet, my jam is on.
Right? It's like, I wish I could get this on video.
Claire was tiny when Frozen came out. She was so little. So I have videos of like little 2-year-old Claire who can't even like talk, going, "Waco, Waco."
Cute.
I love it. I love it. Sparrow was sitting doing school on Monday, yesterday, and she just stops for a second. She looks around. She's like, "Can you hear that?" I'm thinking, oh, no. Is she trying to get out of school? What's going on? It was completely silent, and I'm like, "Nope, don't hear anything." And she's like, "I think I have an earworm." She's like, "I'm hearing music."
Oh, how cute.
It's adorable. She's like got her own soundtrack playing in her head.
Yeah.
Oh, such
so
a cutie.
She's like, "How do you get rid of it?"
Good luck.
You find another one that's louder, but you're still gonna have one.
And you have to sing it about 50,000 times before it goes away.
And then once it goes away, you're gonna hear it somewhere else, and it's gonna be back.
Yes. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Learning those life lessons early.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious. Like digging in the air. So
Like,
cute.
she kept doing it too. Every now and then I'd catch her with her finger in her ear. I'd be like, "Still there?" "Yep."
Oh.
That's so funny. I love Sparrow. She's hilarious. You may or may not burst into song.
I love when teachers do that.
It's so hilarious because we were watching some commercial or something. Like it was on, we weren't watching the commercial. An ad popped up. And there was a mom that just started singing and dancing, and Claire's like, "Ha, that's you." Like, it is. And it was like in a public place. So I would be this teacher. I'm just a homeschool teacher, so I get less flack for it, I guess. Less public for everyone to see.
Do you do it? So you don't do it in your English lit class then?
I don't know if I have a little bit, because when we studied the Pearl last fall, we were talking about the connection with music in that story. And I totally played music and was totally singing things then. But I don't do it as frequently. But I totally do it with my first and second graders. And they're always surprised by what I know. I have one kid that found out that I play video games. He's like, oh my gosh, you're a gamer? What do you play? And like, he was so excited when he found out that I have a Nintendo Switch. He's like, oh my gosh, I have one of those too.
You just became the coolest
Little
teacher ever.
kids. Little kids are the best.
He's like 7, and he's like, oh my gosh. Because I guess his parents don't play video games. But he just thought, he's like, wow, that's so cool. We had played some of the same video games. It was so cute. Oh,
That's adorable.
it really is. It really is. It's fun. Anyway. So how far into James are you, Emily? I'm curious. I think you just said you were just working on it. So I don't think it's that long, right? Isn't it pretty short? I don't know. I know it's under 300 pages, but I don't know. My brain tells me it's around 200, but I might have made that up. So just
I'm like trying to like picture.
I know, I'm doing the same thing. But that's not always reliable.
I know.
I had one book that looked like it was really thin, and I'm like, wait a second, this is 350 pages. These must be really thin pages.
I don't own it, or I'd go look. I wish I owned
look
it.
it up. Would that not be the easiest thing to do right now?
Let's see.
Stephanie's doing it too. Whose Wi-Fi is faster? Probably Stephanie's.
303 pages.
Okay.
And that was my data. I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi back on.
Well, it's no surprise your data is faster than mine. I don't even have like a full bar where I live, so everything's off of Wi-Fi. So my Wi-Fi's out.
What's really sad is my personal phone, I have great signal, but my work phone is with a company that only operates in 4 states, all of which are not mine. So I always have 1 bar, and my calls drop all the time.
Okay, so you're like 2.
Ooh, okay.
That's funny that your students are like, you're on Discord? That's funny. I remember though before we moved here, we had like a college ministry out of our home, and all the college students were like, oh my gosh, you have Snapchat? And I was like, yeah, I do. I don't use it anymore, but at that point I was using it, and I was like, yeah. And they were just shocked. I'm like, okay, like I'm like 30, you know, like
Right. Like
I'm
I
not
use
like
things
70
too.
years old. Relax.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh. It's like have you seen Abbott Elementary?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
I've seen advertisements for it.
Okay, so there was an episode where it was the 100th day of school, so all the kindergartners had to dress as people who were 100 years old. And
Oh no.
one of the students dressed as Barbara Howard, who's Cheryl Lee Ralph's character, and she's probably in her like, I don't know, late 40s, early 50s.
Oh my god.
And she's like, I'm you, I'm 100 years old. And she was just like, no.
Oh,
It's my new comfort show. I've seen it 50 zillion times. Or there's another episode where a student said she was old. They guess she was like 70 or something. And she's like, but I'm poreless. No.
I love it. I love
I
it.
used to think like, you know, certain ages were old, and then I'm like, that is so not old.
Yeah.
Like, I used to think that like 40 was old, and now I'm like, 60 isn't even old. Okay,
Yeah.
why did I think 40 was old? Like,
Yeah. Well, also growing up, they made us read classics where everybody died in their 30s. So
Ooh.
I get it.
Ooh, so I can blame it on that, is what you're saying?
Sure.
Not just that I was young and doing what all the kids
Well,
now do too.
both.
Blame it on the books I was reading. Claire was talking to me because she's reading books that are like set in like the Middle Ages, and she's reading a book about like William Wallace and Robert Bruce and stuff, but it's kind of like it's like historical fiction, so it's from the perspective of this younger guy who's like with them and stuff. And she's like, okay, like you fell in love with this girl and was like, let's like I love you, and he'd seen her like twice, and she's like, was that like a thing? Like, did people really do that? Because then he's like, I love you, and she's like, oh, I love you too. And then they're like, let's get married tomorrow, and they did.
Because they had no time.
I was
They
like,
did?
they died so young. I was like, it wasn't even common for people to fall in love. So much of it was arranged marriages, you know? So if you found somebody who fell in love with them, it's like, act fast, the plague is coming, you know? It's like people died so young.
Well, and William Wallace at that time.
So funny. Oh my god. That must be so fun
I'm
to
sorry.
be a teacher and like the daily journal entries.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Hey, Christy. Have fun with Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was 37, but
That's so funny.
I loved making students do journal entries. There was one that was obsessed with muffins for like a week, and I shared it on Facebook every day, and so many people were like, is there an update on the muffin kid? And I'm like, he picked a new
Move on.
topic now.
Just move on.
Yeah.
I love the muffin phase. I didn't think it was just going to be a phase. But
I know. And I was teaching science, and somehow he'd work muffins in there. And it's like, kid just wanted a muffin.
kids going places if you can find a way to work that into the
I
conversation,
know.
regardless of the topic.
Right?
Let's hear it for the older moms. Old. Is that what you meant? Those moms?
That's one that you take a picture of and print out to save.
Oh my god. I love the ones too of like the Mother's Day type stuff, and they're like, my mom's favorite thing to do is this, and she's good at this, and they're like the most unhinged things that the mom's like, I've never done that in my life. What do you mean? Your kids have an older dad. Oh, it's just so funny. Did your kids write anything, Penny, like that in school?
Oh, I can only imagine.
Well, actually, you homeschooled when they were little, so maybe they didn't, right? I think you did. Pretty sure you did when they were younger, but so you would have had that all to yourself.
But still.
You've lost Sunday school. Maybe they did it in Sunday school. Because let me tell you, no one knows your business like a Sunday school teacher of your children. There are lots of things that I didn't really want to know about people that I found out about people by teaching their kids.
I'm telling you.
Just for 1 hour a week. And oh my gosh, all the secrets.
People don't realize.
Well, and some of it's not, you take it with a grain of salt and realize, like, maybe this isn't even true. I remember Whitney telling me, hopefully she's okay with me sharing this story. She's not here to tell me whether or not she is. That she told me that, like, her youngest son is a lot younger than her other kids, and he was asking for prayer in like a kids program, and he was talking about this bully that was just like, you know, beating him up and being mean. They were praying about it, and so like when she came to pick her son up, the teacher was like, hey, like pulled her aside in case she didn't know, and she asked like what the bully's name was, and it was his older brother. It was like a teenager. And I was like, it's just funny. Just unhinged the stuff kids say. You never know. It's gonna come out of their mouths.
We're just the misunderstandings are so great.
Yes. Oh, goodness. It was fun. I love little kids. They're my favorite. Although I've really enjoyed teaching teenagers too in the recent days, but I've always loved like the 3 to 5 age range in particular.
Yeah.
They're so creative.
Fun though.
Yeah. The things they say, you never know what they're gonna say.
And they just don't care.
No. And they always have some scenario going on in their mind.
Yeah.
But usually you come in like 3/4 of the way through the scenario, but they expect you to have known what the whole scenario was.
Yeah.
And so you're confused, but they don't know why you would possibly be confused.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I love it. Claire was like that. She always had an elaborate storyline in her head. I was like, this child is gonna like be a writer or something with all these stories in her head all the time.
She's gonna be a filmmaker.
Well, at this point, she would probably love that. Actually, she wants to do music production right now, but we'll see. We'll see. It changes all the time.
I feel like her magnum opus is gonna be like a one-woman show, and she's gonna do everything.
Music and
then all the credits is just Claire.
She's done that in some of her videos and made credits. Made herself in all the credits for every character. She has done that.
She needs to throw a few llamas in there too.
Yeah.
Where's she gonna get a llama?
There are ways. It's 2026.
Have you ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about the credits and the llamas in the credits.
Okay. I was thinking about how I have sheep in my backyard, and I'm like, does she think I have llamas?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, so fun. Anyway.
You guys, we were just talking about the fact that Radcliffe is throwing all this poetry in there. And in the very chapter that I was reading in Bride of Lammermoor, 2 poems. 2.
We're inundated with romantic poetry.
The romantics are
I
love it.
There's a gameskeeper. Okay, so the premise of this story is that it's during the time of the unity thing that was signed by England unifying Scotland in with them, and like the Scottish lords getting thrown off their land and English lords moving in and that kind of thing. And so the English lord has taken over this estate, and he's walking around the grounds with his daughter, and he happens upon his gameskeeper, and he's like, "Hello, Norman, are you going to shoot a deer for us?" Norman goes, "You could do it yourself if you wanted to." And he said, no, I have other things to do. I'll welcome it when it comes, or whatever. And so Norman is kind of like grumbling under his breath a little bit about this English lord. And he finally, the Lord's just, he's trying to get him out of earshot of his daughter and everything. And he's like, "Okay, thank you. I'll make sure to have some money for you when you bring the deer, or whatever for dinner tonight." And he walks off singing this song. Put it in, and it's one of the funniest things. It's all about burglars and shooting the wrong thing, and it's just like, yeah. Anyway,
I need to read this.
Really funny. It sounds like he could be a character in a Radcliffe book. Sounds kind of a little bit like Peter, maybe. Romance of the Forest. Although Peter's not very bitter, I guess. He's not, sassy, but he's more dopey.
Yes, he's
That's
definitely a kind of
Where did he go, George? Where did he go?
Where did he go? I want to hug him and squeeze him and call him George.
Yep. That's what I was going for. Yep, you got it.
oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I love how you're saying 6th grade boys are just as bad. They can't be bad, actually. 'Cause they have no filter. Oh.
No.
No,
And
it's
everything is
cartoons.
funny.
I'm not on the internet.
And
That's
on
gonna be
the internet.
I need to remember this so I can ask you later.
Yeah, we all have questions now.
Yes. That's really funny. Wow. Shall we read again?
Let's do it.
Sounds like a good idea. You know, it's almost the same amount of time to just do 50 again. And I already have the banner made. You want to just do 50 again?
Work smarter, not harder.
What I'm saying, we talked the perfect amount of time. Reduce, reuse,
Reuse,
recycle.
recycle.
Yeah, whatever the order is, we're doing it. I'm helping the environment right now by not creating a new banner. Don't ask. It makes sense. Don't worry about it. Oh,
All right.
sorry, I'm getting more unhinged as the night goes. Enjoy your reading. Welcome back. Sandy left us. I'm sure she's already gone, but hope you had a good night. Have
Right.
fun with your husband. If you see this. You look all cozy.
I got cold.
Is it a blanket or like a sweater?
No, it's a blanket that I made.
I figured you probably made it. It's really cute.
Thank
I
you.
like the color.
Yeah.
You must be like in a really intense part of whatever she's reading.
Right.
Hi, Lacey. She's like, I don't know. You're looking
Like,
lovely this evening.
maybe she's not a fan of the book. She's like, please make her stop reading this.
How far did you get?
I'm like a fifth of the way through chapter 10.
Oh, okay. You're making
So-
really good progress.
Yeah, so we're reading the sections of the manuscript, and it's all very dramatic.
I know, it's so fun. I'm actually at a point now where it's like really slowed down. I was like, this is the only slow part I've read in this whole book.
That means I bet after, when it starts ramping back up, it's just going to be like 0 to 100.
Yeah, I still have like 30% of the book or something. So I'm like, I know this isn't it. Something bad is going to happen again.
Yes.
We got to page 218. Good job, Emily. Making good progress. Oh,
Man. How much did you get done?
I finished. What chapter am I on? Great question. Like 75% of the way through the book, actually. So
Oh, okay.
I think
So you're almost where we're supposed to be, right?
almost. Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm in chapter 18 right now. Like halfway through chapter 18. So I read all of chapter 17 and part of chapter 18.
Okay.
So we have a little reprieve for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like 170 pages behind you.
Well, to be fair, I was consistently reading 2 chapters a day until Friday. And then that's when that went off the rails. I don't. How many pages are in your physical copy? Just out of curiosity.
Without all the extra stuff in the back, 363.
Oh, okay. So that's similar to what I have. Mine. Well, no, mine's more. I don't know why.
Yeah, the
I was
Project
looking at the page
Gutenberg
I was
one.
on. I'm on page 343 out of 363. But like Kindle editions or
They're weird.
ebooks, they're always weird page numbers. So
Yeah. And what's really sad, I put this book off because I was trying to finish A Drop of Corruption for book club on Sunday, and then it ended up getting rescheduled. And it was like, I have a whole 2 weeks until, until they're rescheduled.
and I'm sure you would have rather read it closer to the book club date too.
I know. I literally finished 2 minutes before I pulled up to the place where we were discussing it. So I timed that so well.
2 minutes is cutting it pretty close, but
I know.
I want to know how close you get to finishing To Sylvia's Lovers once we have that Zoom chat.
Yeah, I haven't picked that up since our reading sprints, but
I
I'm like,
haven't
I'll pick it up after romance.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's what I
wasn't
figured. Because I think I sent you a Voxer message about this today, that it's like, it's hard to read both of those at the same time because they both require, you to
brain power.
So I'm like, okay, I'll finish Romance of the Forest first.
And then I had to, I'm rereading Memories of Ice, and Roger and Angela got like 4 chapters ahead of me, and I realized it had been like a month since I like checked in with the chat, and it's like, oops. So caught up on that last night. So my brain is just like, I need a candy book. So Romance of the Forest has actually been nice. with all
Yeah,
the drama.
it is very fun for that. How'd your reading go, Deea?
It's good. I
The sigh says otherwise.
I'm reading
Oh,
Jane Austen's bookshelf, and I thought that it was going to be like all these different authors kind of and their books and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm on the first author other than Jane Austen, and it's Frances Burney, and she's really interesting, and I'm really enjoying learning about her, but it's just not quite what I expected it to be.
Oh, okay.
that's disappointing.
So we and the author is throwing herself in here quite a lot as well, like how she got to be such a fan of Jane Austen and what kinds of books she's collected of Jane Austen. And I'm like, that's great. I'm really happy for you. Can we get on to the
I'm really happy for you.
I feel like there was a Bronte's biography that was like huge that I read a couple of years ago, and the author did the same thing. It's like, I'm happy that you did all this, but I want to read about the Brontes. I don't want to read
right?
about you.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
And
ceasing to become a biography, and it's,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah, so it's and then Bernie is and the backstory of her first novel is absolutely hilarious. It's so fun.
Really?
Yeah. Um and things, but now we're also while we're in Frances Burney, we're also talking about Samuel Richardson and some of the other male authors that because she had to write Evelina anonymously.
Oh,
And
I didn't
so
know.
there was all this speculation about who actually wrote Evelina, you know, and things. So, but there, she's talking, she's kind of taking the woman power kind of stance of, well, they never said this about, you know, all the guys.
Right.
Why do they have to say it about the girls, you know, kind of thing. So anyway.
Well, hopefully now that you've kind of gotten a feel for what it is, maybe you'll
Yeah.
enjoy it more.
I'm not very far in. I'm only 75 pages in, so.
I've heard great things about that book. I haven't read it, but
Well, I'm
I heard a lot of people
already highlighting books I haven't heard of. So,
that's awesome. So you're like doing your homework for next Febregency, basically.
right. You got it.
I love it. So I was telling Stephanie before you came back on that I've reached a part of the story where we're actually in like the first lull that there has been in the whole book. But it's really funny because they're talking about how Adeline is finding peace of mind, but only when she's reading English novels.
Yeah. Yeah.
And essentially Radcliffe just like toots her own horn. And it says Adeline found that no species of writing had power so effectually to withdraw her mind from the contemplation of its own misery as the higher kinds of poetry. And in these, her taste soon taught her to distinguish the superiority of the English from that of the French. I was just like, written by an English author.
Shots fired.
I just thought it was really funny.
Man. Yeah, I've just been randomly highlighting stuff. Like there was one I literally just in all caps was like, girl.
Girl.
Like, no.
Oh, I've
So
totally
dramatic.
done that in a few of these where I'm like, this won't end well. Like, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Or there was one that I was like, I need to long since have the pangs of misery ceased. I'm like, I need to work that in at work somehow. The voice of complaining has passed away.
Beautiful.
Maybe when someone leaves that I don't like,
Oh,
be like, they're gone.
The voice.
Pangs of misery have ceased.
I did just write a note. You could tell I was getting a little sassy as I was reading this past sprint, because I wrote a note and it talks about someone, and it says he raised his eyes filled with tears to heaven and was for some moments lost in silent adoration. And I put, at least he didn't write a poem. So my notes are becoming more and more like
Snarky.
that kind of thing.
This might be a good traveling book, honestly.
I would, yeah. Radcliffe in general would probably be a fun traveling book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so funny what I'm highlighting, because it's not even like, oh, look at her use of imagery, or oh, such a beautiful quote. It's like, this is so dramatic. I need to use this. Relatable.
Mm-hmm. There's some phrases like the one I told you about that you needed to use for work.
Have done with this buffoonery.
Yep. And there's one where I just kept talking about these unwholesome do's. And I was like, I'm going to use that in the summer when it's really humid. And be like, the unwholesome do's, I must leave.
Oh, I love that.
I'm surprised you haven't. You probably have reached that part, because it was when Lamont goes like down into like that trap door.
Shoot, I missed it. I'll have to go back.
Yeah.
Be careful. Don't spoil it for anybody. We're not alone here.
That's not a spoiler, because that's like very early in the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that is like chapter like 4 or 5. Like it's real early.
But maybe instead of the vapors, it's like I'm overcome by these unwholesome dews.
Yes. Yeah.
So many coffee mug phrases.
Yes. Or t-shirts. I just love it. It's been very, very enjoyable.
Yes.
Emily got to 218. She's almost done.
Yeah. Cooking right along. Yeah. And we lost people on the last sprint.
Yeah.
A couple of them. But, you know, we'll see how long we last. That's why we started earlier.
Yeah.
So like then we don't have to stay.
Such a good time to start.
Fun. The chat is very quiet, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is how most reading sprints go. We start off really strong and then go on to a bunch of tangents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is fun.
That's normal.
I love it, though.
And anyone who's part of my Patreon, whenever we do reading sprints, we usually get weirder and weirder as the night progresses, and more just like
Lucy.
More and more tangenty as the night goes on.
And usually we get one good sprint in, and then maybe another one.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Because we spend so much time talking.
Yeah. But we're talking about what we're reading, so it's fine. It counts. Lucy, come say hi.
Come on.
She's trying to burrow under the blanket.
Did she just try to bite you?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
And then go.
You know you're on camera, right, Lucy? We can all see you.
Lucy.
We can see you biting and biting and biting.
There are other blankets. Go burrow under another one. I'm like right up against the couch, and so she's like trying to like get under there, and it's like there's no room.
She's like, I want that blanket.
Someone's got an attitude problem today.
We are watching some of the figure skating. Claire and I have been watching a lot of that lately. It's been very, very fun. Figure skating is like my favorite thing, and all of the Olympics combined. But I've always been more of a Winter Olympic girly. So like the snowboarding and the skiing and the speed skating and the figure skating. I don't really care about curling. They can keep that. But you know, no offense. If anyone loves curling, I'm sorry. Claire is now like, we watched a clip of it, and she's like, "I can't figure this out. I'm gonna need to do some research. I'm intrigued, and I need to know what this means." I'm like, "You go." Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I haven't done the research yet."
And I totally need to see a video that's like a spoof on curling.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That
Yeah.
would be hilarious.
that would.
I
Be
did see a library one. Did you see the one where they're? Oh, it's so funny. I'll have to send it to you if I can find it. But it's all the librarians are like lined up waiting for their turn, and one of them is down, and one of them takes a broom, and they've got like taped out on the floor this alleyway kind of thing, and at the end is a box shaped just like a book. And the idea is to get it into the box. And they so they have to push the book as much, and then if it goes outside of the alleyway, then it doesn't count, and then if it goes over, or whatever. So closest to.
I love that.
That's
That's
such a good idea.
I wonder if it's the Columbus Library because they've been rocking it with the SVU. Or
Oh my
Law
gosh,
Order,
I love those.
the book
So many
crimes.
library social medias are so creative and fun.
Where one library did dominoes with all of James Patterson's books.
I
and it
saw
was
that.
the
Oh, yeah.
longest reel of my life.
Go Fish. They did a Go Fish with James
I
Patterson.
saw that.
You have James Patterson in a red hat.
Yes.
Go Patterson.
James Patterson denim. That was like one of them too.
Yeah, that was a really fun
I've
one.
seen both of those. They're so fun.
Yeah, I love how creative they're getting. Or I also like the one where they're like, the library is helping me get out of work today, and they're just scanning books to make it sound like the hospital machines. It's like, love it.
That's so funny. Yeah, there's some fun stuff in this Olympics too. I really have only watched gymnastics, so I don't watch as much. Are you guys summer or winter Olympic people, or do you care about either? Curious.
I like both, but
like both?
I don't think that there are very many things in either year that I watch very much of.
Okay.
But I'm actually friends with a ex-Olympian, so
Ooh.
I have two ex-Olympians, and so I watch gymnastics because of one of them, and I watch cycling because of one of them.
Man.
So
You know people.
Yeah.
Crazy.
and I'm friends with the sister of a guy that's actually at the Olympics this year.
Oh, fun.
Wow.
I think he was at the last Olympics too. He was pretty young, but I think he was at the last Olympics.
That's cool.
Yeah. I used to watch figure skating competitions with my parents growing up, so I like that one. But I don't remember the last time I actually watched the Olympics. I usually just watch a video of somebody's like, this was really good, look it up.
Yeah.
So
Guess who would be?
Danielle Steele.
So
That would be awesome.
That'd be really fun. I've seen this one too. This one's so fun.
Oh, yes, I love that.
Yeah, I think it's so cute. I love that.
Or also the ones where they're like, do you have Crime and Punishment? And they pass the like Post-it note and it's like actually like heated rivalry or something like that.
Yeah. I've seen that with like coffee shops where they're like, just a black coffee, please. And it's like pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin
latte.
spice.
And it's like a tough looking guy. And he's like, here's your black coffee.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, it's just so fun. There's just so much creativity and like the different stuff that, libraries are doing on social media.
Yeah.
They're more creative than me for sure. But I enjoy watching.
That and the National Park Service.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The library one that I've seen the most recently was one where the patron walked up and said, "Do you have an atmospheric book? I need an atmosphere, or do you have an atmospheric read?" And the librarian goes, "Yes, follow me. And she like takes him back and sits him in this little cubicle and lights a candle and hands him a book and then pours him a cup of tea.
Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
Mhm.
God
And
bless
then-
public libraries, man.
Oh, I know. And then there was a police department with this last winter storm that went viral because they were posting like, to the guy who just went 100 miles an hour on Westminster Boulevard, we're already sending the tow truck. We know how this is going to end. Or something like that. And it's or get with Jesus, we're tired.
Get with Jesus. We're tired. That's so funny.
It was so great.
Oh man. It's so
Like,
funny.
this is the internet that I love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every once in a while I have a video pop up and I'm like, I built this algorithm brick by brick.
By brick.
This is it. This is what I've been working for. Instagram finally gets me.
Oh my gosh. Or lately I've had that guy, you like one and then all their videos pop up. There's a guy that looks like a vampire, and every single video is I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm human. And all the comments are like, there's no sunlight, or I'm going to need you to eat some garlic when you say that, or something like that. Or he's learning human words. But he really does look like a vampire. It's so funny.
He does. That's hilarious. And then he does one in the sun.
Yeah. Allegedly not a vampire.
Allegedly not a vampire.
But he doesn't glitter, so we'll see.
He doesn't sparkle.
Reminds me of our conversation about Sylvia's lovers. And
Yes.
Christy's actually working.
Yes, she did. She did. She started
She's actually
writing.
writing.
So.
Oh, I love that. I'm so excited. Sylvia's Monsters.
Yep.
I love that.
The Gaskell Twilight crossover we didn't know we needed. For those of you who might be confused, that's what it's going to be. Sylvia's Lovers meets Twilight.
Right. Like, is there a hole in your life because there's no new Twilight books? Try this.
Do you love retellings? But just wish, do you love classics, but just wish they had a little bit more vampire werewolf action in them? Try Sylvia's Monsters.
We've got her marketing campaign down for free.
I'm going to do like really bad Canva edits for the cover. I told her.
So. Yes. And
like
then
bad.
like 10 years from now, it'll be like, look at these covers in a YouTube video.
It'd be like my old school Robin Hobb cover.
Oh.
The Assassin's Apprentice one is so bad. The original cover is like, I'm like, what's wrong with these people? Like Shade looks like he could, I don't know, it just is bad.
Well, I was thinking too of the ones where the classics where it's like, did they even read this book? I think Spinster's Library did a couple of them, and she finds the worst covers.
They had some new, I don't know what publishing company it was, but they had some new Jane Austen ones that I'm like, what are you doing? What is this? Like, it had people on the cover, like cartoonish like people, but like it looked really weird.
Like trying
it
to do like the
super
romance
modern, and like I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like just stick with the random painting. Like, at least it's a safe choice most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Or like the pretty script with like leaves and birds, or like that's safe too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think there's a character in Sylvia's Lovers
That's what I said. I was like, does he watch her sleep too? Because we were talking about Edward Cullen crossover.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a character in Sylvia's Lovers that were like, yeah, he needs to chill out.
And there's
you do this because you love her, but we're not sure.
There's a market for that now, even for non-vampires. My cousin just got me to read Lights Out, and I
For
won't go
nonsense.
into it, but it's a stalker kind of romance, and I was like, why?
It's called Unhealthy.
Unhinged.
Speaking of unhealthy and unhinged, when are you going to go see Wuthering Heights, Stephanie?
The 17th.
The 17th. Okay, everyone stay tuned because we're begging Stephanie to do like, a video talking about it because we need the thoughts.
Yeah.
She might not want to share them, but she might not want to relive it. But
no, I'm excited. Yeah. We'll see. I know it's so sad because it comes out the 13th and my cousin's birthday is the 14th and she's the one that's taking me. And I was like, I'm not going to do that to you on your birthday. We'll go after. And she's like, oh, it might be good. And I'm like, have you seen the trailer? Don't do it.
It might be good if you haven't read the book. Maybe. And that's a maybe.
And then I saw where one booktuber actually already got to see it. And I was like, I'm not even going to watch your review because I just want to go in like clean slate.
Yeah. I saw like
my
an Instagrammer that did it. And I was like, okay. She was more positive than I anticipated.
Well, and Evie messaged me earlier and said that she finally saw a positive review, but it was obviously from someone who didn't read the book, and that's why it was positive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
yeah.
But then there's another YouTuber. She just read Wuthering Heights for the first time. It's What Ray Reads. And she was like, all you need to know before going to see the movie. And she had a whole family tree behind her on the wall with all the yarn connecting. And she had a pointer like, this person is related to this person by marriage. And then this, and it was so funny.
Like a conspiracy theory board with all the shit.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is Evie going to actually watch it?
I think so, because that's
her favorite.
That's her favorite because
I
that's
know,
our
but I know
that's
she's
our
gonna hate
rivalry. Because I'm like, I love Wuthering Heights, but Jane Eyre I like better, and she's like, no, Wuthering Heights is better. And we were so sad it won't be streaming like it's in theaters first, so we can't do a reaction like we did with Persuasion. So
it's so fun when you guys react to things together.
Yeah, I'll probably be boxering her like I just left the movie.
You'll probably be in the theater whispering.
I need wine.
You'd be like,
I need wine.
We're on hour 1 in 5 minutes. And
Right.
I just have to say.
Right. Or I leave. Like, take me to a bar. I can't take it.
Oh, gosh. I'll just live vicariously through everyone else's reactions because the trailer comes on and I'm like, I can't even look at this. Like the advertisements, I'm like, I can't even do it. Can't do it.
It's so, and then I saw one, it says, it's Heathcliff on a hill. How did it word it? Like, do you ever wuthер? And it's like, what does that even mean? And he's just looking out in the distance.
I would ask someone that with no context, who is not a reader, and just see what they say.
If it pops up, I'll take a screenshot. But it's
Yes,
just,
please.
but I saw it, and I was just like, why did you
No.
think this was a good
Surely
idea?
there's a medication for that. I don't.
There's a medication. Oh my goodness.
Do you weather? Take this. Yes.
Or it kind of
it
reminds-
was amazing.
Thank you.
All your messages came in at the same time for me, Emily. They have the right timestamps on them, but I just saw them all. So I'm sorry.
How dare you ignore Emily?
It wasn't. All of a sudden, I was like, oh, she hasn't said anything in a little while.
So
and all of a sudden, it was like 6 messages.
Is that what it means to weather? You just ignore people?
It's rude.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's definitely a book that people either love or hate.
I can appreciate the craft. I can appreciate what Emily was doing.
But
I just reread it and I was like, I do feel like this is masterfully done. I know why people love it, but I don't want to read it again. I'm good. I've read it twice and I'm I'm good. Like,
It's
I
so
like it.
funny because Wuthering Heights, I think, is my second most viewed video ever.
Really?
From like 6 years ago, maybe.
That's my War and
Maybe.
Peace video. My War and Peace
Yeah.
video is the most.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Okay, that's good marketing.
It is. That's really
Like,
funny.
yeah, we'll see.
Well,
But yeah, Daryl was like, if only there was some way you could get a reel of the movie that you could just like toss when you're done with your review. I was like, yeah, because I'm not
surely you
throwing.
can order a fake reel with like film coming off of it from like Amazon. And
I probably could, but that's a lot of work for a 2-second throw.
I maybe I'm wrong here, but I feel like that is like money and time well spent.
Maybe I could just get my copy of Barnaby Reg and like put a post-it on it that says like Wuthering Heights movie and then just like toss it. Put
a post-it note. That's so funny. No one will know. They won't know. It'll be fine. And then you just take that one little clip and make like a reel on Instagram and it'll go viral.
Oh, there you go. That'll be my claim to fame.
Yep. All of a
I'll be
sudden,
like, does
Stephanie
she
has
even
1
read?
million subscribers.
I feel like that is not Wuthering Heights. That's like, I know.
Wuthering.
It's you. Yeah, you. That's what you're weathering. Yeah.
Those quotations mean you can do whatever you want, apparently.
Right. Do you even weather? Let me tell you about this movie.
Do you even weather? That should be the title of the video or on the thumbnail. Do you even weather? Bro, do you even weather? Oh
gosh.
yeah.
Watch me like be like, oh, this was actually really good. The trailer just, I doubt it, but you know.
If that happens,
Because
I'm
you know,
gonna be
sometimes
like
trailers
driving to Arkansas to see if you're being held against your will. Like
right.
some point, and they're making you say that. Or if you like have a fever, I'm like, Stephanie's unwell. I'm dropping everything and I'm driving to Arkansas.
Be like, take your temperature. I need a photo of the thermometer reading, please.
Oh gosh.
But I'm glad I have people to go with because I was like, if I had to go by myself,
that would take the fun out of it.
I know. I was like, be prepared for a rant in the truck. I'm so sorry in advance.
Just please, like, have Voxer on while you do it, like, so I can hear it. I want the raw thoughts.
Yeah.
Unhinged, unfiltered.
I don't think they'd be suitable for work.
But I mean, like, I'm not work. That's why I said Voxer. I'm not work. Am I? Now I'm questioning.
You're not work.
I thought this was
Sorry.
It's so much work.
My brain went somewhere else and it took me a
second. Can you take the screaming goat to the movie theater with you?
Please.
That would be hilarious.
You could at least do it at the end and then it wouldn't be disruptive, you know.
I think people would enjoy it at the end. Like, this is how we're all feeling.
Yeah. You do it at the beginning and the end. And then the bookend the movie with screams.
My cousin will be like, I'm never going anywhere with you again. You're on your own for the next one.
So funny.
I will say, I have been enjoying the screaming goat. I was arguing with a lien holder yesterday, and I used it. And they
While
were
you were arguing? Or after?
No, during. Because they told me one thing Friday and then told me something else yesterday. And I was like, why did you say this yet the other day and then this today? And I was nice about it, but also like calling him out. And they just kept giving me a story. And I pressed the goat and they were like, what was that? And I was like, so anyway, this is what I need. And I got it. So screaming goats for the win.
Amazing.
I love it.
What was that? Don't even worry about it. But if you want to hear it again, then
It was just so random. I opened the box and I was like, who did this?
you should have known. If it's something really random that is just absolute perfection, it's always Deea.
Right.
Like, I have a mug she sent me of, like, you know that picture of, like, Jesus holding a lamb? But he's holding a capybara. And I texted Deea and I was like, surely this is from you. And it was. I use it all the time. We had someone come visit the other day and Peter's like, so do you want this mug? Or do you want Jesus holding a capybara? And they're like, that one. So other people have enjoyed it as well. I show everyone that comes over. And I'm like, I casually drink tea out of it to see who will notice. So Deea is like old gift giver.
She really is.
Oh,
Also, I want this. I want product placement in Wuthering Heights for Werther's original. Do you even Werther?
This is your grandma's movie too. I just
A movie for all ages, all generations.
we'll see if you're still saying that after the movie.
oh
Based
no,
on
I
the
already know.
previews, it's
I'm
not for your
36 and I was not old enough for that trailer.
grandma.
No.
The trailers come on sometimes with advertisements of Claire, and I'm like, please just don't look at this. Please do not. Like, just don't. I'll see it and I'm like, don't. And she's like, oh, the Wuthering Heights. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
But I really want Werther's in there as well. I think that would be perfect.
Oh
Anyway.
my gosh. Well, something to look forward to next week.
Yes, I can't wait.
I know, I'm looking forward to it. Not for myself, but like to get your reaction. Because I'm not watching it. Just
I
like
do
I
have
didn't watch
therapy tomorrow. Be like, I need to prepare for next week. Let's talk about
therapy
this.
afterwards too.
I am
like,
going
are
to
you
therapy the
free?
next morning.
Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
You set that up perfectly.
Yeah. We really did.
Like, yep.
Like, so
This is what I've done to myself. Please help me.
like, I'm gonna need you to call your doctor and increase this medication.
I'm suffering from a little trauma from last night. And I need to process this trauma with you.
And I planned for the trauma. And I was looking forward to the trauma.
But I didn't bring enough Werther's originals to get me through.
That would be a math calculation for you. How many Werthers do I need for a 2-hour or however long it is movie?
Depends
It's like
on
how many like
It depends on how many times you press the screaming goat.
A lot of
Screaming
factors.
goat, Werther's. Screaming
Right.
goat, Werther's.
And somewhere there's a train moving at a certain speed, and that is going to affect this mountain.
right?
No.
That's also probably how Stephanie's gonna be on the ban list for the movie theater. Be like, you're not allowed to come back if
You
you
press the
go.
screaming goats and you leave Werther everywhere.
That poor
They're like,
boy.
where did
They'll
she
be like,
even
what
get-
kind of monster came here?
Where did she even get this many Werthers? 300 rats. Like a mountain. Anyways.
Like 3 hours later.
Hey, you know.
I need to ask Evie when she's gonna go see it.
Tell her to see it the same night so you guys can process.
Right.
Together. What are you doing on the 17th? Make this happen.
I love that it's coming out on Friday the 13th too.
I didn't even think
I don't
of
know if
that.
that was planned, but what an omen.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that either. I was just like, of course they're going to release it around Valentine's Day like it's a love story.
Friday the 13th before Valentine's Day.
Hmm.
Messy. No amount of Werthers.
PTSD. Oh, did you saw it, Emily?
No,
No,
just
just
the
the book.
Oh, okay.
My
Okay.
mom, speaking of PTSD, because last week was a rough week with people, she was like, I thought of a new acronym for you. And for PTSD, it was people totally suck daily. I was like, it's accurate.
All the people in customer service say amen.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
That's better than the things I say. At least she can say it and make it PG.
I was trying to find a way to like change one of the letters to a W for like wuthering, like post-traumatic wuthering disorder or something. I don't know. Will not willingly watch or read. Oh,
That's good. Protect your peace.
yeah,
Yes.
it's not really. I mean,
Not everyone
not
is a
really.
masochist.
Yeah,
Fine.
you already know you're not gonna like it. There's absolutely, you really do not need. I will not willingly watch it. I just want Stephanie's reaction
Yes.
because I'm not gonna watch it. I didn't watch the Persuasion movie because I knew
We're
I'd
just
be
really
mad.
happy that we're friends with a masochist.
We are. We are. We live vicariously through her pain.
Yeah. Oh, I did
We'll be your
see.
therapists for that.
Right.
Tell us everything.
We'll send you
I-
worders.
Thank you. I did join Threads a couple months ago, which is quite a delightful place. And somebody made a fake movie announcement about Othello. And they said that Chris Pratt was going to play Othello. And the top comment was Othello. And it was like, this is why I love this app.
It's so.
So
Sometimes the
good.
comments are funnier than like the post.
Exactly.
Willingly watch that piece of garbage that is
It's mistitled.
See, I
And
was
you knew
warned.
from the trailer too, as soon as she said he's a 10, but, and it's like, ugh.
Oh, but you know what? People watch it, so they're like, you make money off garbage. It's
I
fine.
know. And poor Evie, she's like, I had to. It's my favorite Jane Austen. I can't not watch it.
They've done this to her. That's right, because that's her favorite Austen, and this is her favorite Bronte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've
Thank
done it to her
goodness.
twice, not to mention Dune.
Yeah. And I think Frankenstein, I think she liked that one, or at least didn't hate it. So there was a little bit of a reprieve.
Okay.
But yeah, all her favorite books. She's just not having good luck with it.
The people I know that really loved the Dune movie and the Frankenstein movie didn't like the books.
Mm.
So I'm kind of like, well, then maybe
I
not.
haven't seen the new Frankenstein, and I have not read or seen Dune.
I love the original movie that was done of Dune, but I don't remember what year.
Mm.
80s sometime.
But the special effects were awesome.
No, there were no special effects, I don't think. No, it was just really it was the closest to the book that I have seen.
Mm.
Even though there are some points that weren't there, and it's not nearly long enough to be the entire book, but it's long, but it's not long enough.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So no sandworms, huh?
No.
They just have like
they
a
just
worm
left
dangling.
those out. They left those out.
But those are in the new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I listened to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He went on a rant about them on some talk show.
That's funny.
I was like, this is more entertaining than watching the movie.
I haven't seen the new one. So as soon as I saw the trailer and saw that who they were putting as certain characters, I was like, yeah, no. You already lost me.
I'm sure you weren't alone in that.
It was bad. I was just like, really? I mean, the way that they're described in the book, they put female characters in for some of the male characters,
Mm.
and I was just like, no, 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 we don't want this for her.
That's how I felt about like the Hobbit movies, where they're like, okay, so you're gonna add a female love interest for one of the dwarves.
And make it 3 movies when it's 1 book.
Yeah, and the shorter than any of the Lord of the Rings books.
That's
And it felt way too lighthearted.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
was
it is lighter.
Kind of like nauseous in places as well. When I saw it in theaters, I only saw the first one, and I was like, "Well, that's enough for me." I didn't watch the other two. But
Yeah,
like they're
I
going
haven't
down
seen-
into like the Goblin King area, and like it's swirling down these
Oh,
stairs, and I
yeah.
was like, "I can't watch this." Like I'm feeling a little motion sick.
But that's another series that the people that haven't read the book, they enjoy the movies. Not that they say they're the best thing ever, but
The Lord of the
that's
Rings movies
one.
I did love, even though they
Yeah.
did change some things, and I can, but like I don't know like what happened with the Hobbit.
But that's one I went to see with a friend, the first one, and we got into it, and I'm like, that's not in the book. That's not in the book. What the heck? That's not in the book. Why did they do that? And they're just like, shh. It's like, no, I'm angry. I need to talk about it.
I know that he did try to include some stuff from like some of the appendixes and from like the Silmarillion, and so I think that's why it got so bloated, is he was trying to include these other storylines. But I'm like, but
the
there was
quality
other
was
things
worse.
that like were nowhere. That I'm like,
Yeah.
you added this just so you'd have another female character and just so you'd have a romance. And the Hobbit doesn't need a romance. Like it's okay, not everything has to have a romance.
Right.
Not every aspect of life is romantic. Like we don't have to have a romance in everything. Like
Right. I'm interested to see how when they start doing trailers for is it The Legend of Gollum or whatever movie's coming out?
It's like mm-hmm.
So
We'll see.
I'm on the fence. I'm cautiously optimistic since some of it's not like The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. It's its own thing, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I also tried The Rings of Power and I couldn't get into it, so who knows?
I didn't ever watch it. My dad really liked it, but everyone I know who really loves the books didn't like it. So I'm like, well, that's all I need to know. Okay, so you did like you're
the new one. Okay.
You're a rarer like unicorn, Emily.
Yeah.
So far, you're the first one I've heard who actually. A lot of people only like one or the other.
Yeah.
And you did. I love the Frankenstein book, but I can
I do
understand that some people don't.
Yeah.
We love you anyway.
Yeah, I get it.
You fell asleep. And
In the theater. Oh my goodness.
I did that when they did the Star Trek movies. Like I watched one of them and I was like, I never fall asleep during movies, and I was like out cold.
Oh, the new ones with like Zachary Quinto.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, they're not even that new anymore.
Well, right. Well, I say new because,
but not with the original cast.
No,
right.
and I never watched the show, so I didn't really care anyway. I just went with Peter.
Yeah, I do like Star Trek.
I've never watched it, so I have no skin in the game of that.
Yeah.
Too many nature descriptions.
Don't read Anne Radcliffe.
Don't read Anne Radcliffe. You will not be pleased. Even if there's not poetry. Especially the Mysteries of Udolpho, which actually I loved that travel section at the beginning. I think the first third or half of the book is like them traveling through France and Italy and describing the nature, and I'm like, this is so beautiful. This doesn't sound like the back of the book at all. So you get later and then you're like, oh, okay. It just like, I don't know what we're doing for the first few hundred pages, but I was having a good time. So, it's like, this is really pretty. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know if we want to do another sprint or if we're getting kind of late. We've been on here for a while now. So
Now that we've been on movie rants for an hour. So sorry.
This turned from Febregency into adaptations you don't want to watch. And they're not even Regency. Well, Persuasion. Persuasion ties it in. Persuasion made this
Yeah.
still a Regency discussion.
Discussion.
Any other Regency era adaptations you guys want to talk about? Because now's the time.
I don't
The
even-
Northanger Abbey not persuasion. Oh my gosh, adaptation was trippy. I'll tell you
I've
that.
never seen an adaptation.
It's so cheesy, but it was so funny.
Sometimes
So
those are the best.
I've seen one, but I don't remember it being trippy. But I might not be remembering it very well. So
also, the Mormon Pride and Prejudice is a hoot with a capital H.
There's a Mormon
I
person.
think it was trying to be serious, but it's really funny.
Like, why?
And it's different enough.
What
that
about
it's
it is
entertaining.
not appropriate?
I'll
Mormon.
have to try to find the trailer, but I've watched it twice and it's great. It's so bad.
Also, Mansfield Park apparently done more.
I don't think I've watched no. There's a YouTube channel that did from Mansfield with Love. It was a modern adaptation of Mansfield Park. It was actually really good. It was very like amateur, but they stayed true to the book. But I've never watched a like official adaptation of Mansfield Park.
I've seen one, and I like it, but I don't like who they chose for Fanny. So, but I like
That brings it down a little.
It does, yeah. I kind of wish that they would redo it, but I love Edward in it. So.
This is a fantastic question. Stephanie, who does want to watch a Mormon Pride and Prejudice?
Oh, how did we watch it? It was with Kate's group. I think we watched it on YouTube. I'll try to find it and I'll post it on your Discord if I find it.
Okay. Terrific.
Or you can put it in the comments on this video too.
Yeah. But it's phenomenal. Like, phenomenally funny. It's so bad.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a Fanny fan. That's it sounded funny. I didn't realize until I said it how it sounded. Anyways, lots of people hate Fanny. But I
love her.
I love Fanny.
Oh my gosh.
I really do love her. I think she gets a bad reputation.
Yeah, I think she does a bad rap.
And I was like, I need to stop.
I read not Wuthering Heights, Wives and Daughters with Kate and Rainey, and we did a live show with Kieran from Katie Books, and Mansfield Park got brought up. You know, Kieran's Welsh, and we mentioned that the main character was Fanny, and I thought he was going to fall out of his chair. He thought that was the funniest name ever.
Well,
it's like
he is too.
Yeah, but we're like, but you really need to read it, and he wasn't listening. He was too busy laughing.
Emily.
Yeah, that's definitely what I appreciated more as an adult than a teenager.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess, in the book, she's been so mistreated her entire life and made to feel like she's been nothing but a burden since her first breath. And it's like, well, of course she would be super like subservient to everyone and act like try not to upset anyone when you've been made to feel like every single moment just your very presence is a burden. Like, so I felt bad for her.
Yeah, I did too.
I didn't dislike her.
Yeah. And it's not just can you imagine being such a little girl and being sent away from your mom and dad and your brothers and sisters and being sent to a place that you have fear of to begin with? I mean, it's huge, it's palatial, it's extravagant, and she's not used to any of that. And and then to not be well received when you get there, it's just sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't change for a very long time.
Mm. It really doesn't. So, and it's a long book, as we previously mentioned. It's the longest of her work, so you really feel it for
I
a
know.
long time. I think Mansfield Park doesn't rank higher in my like estimation of like Jane Austen rankings because I don't really like Edward that much. So, but I feel the same way about like Edward and Sense and Sensibility as well. That I'm like, if I can't invest in that, then I just like it ends up being lower for me.
Mhm.
Even though like lowest Jane Austen's still 4 stars, so my
Mhm.
lowest Jane Austen's still higher than everyone else. But I do still really like Mansfield Park. It's not my least favorite. So I know it's a lot of people like hate it. I absolutely don't.
No, I
Yeah.
don't either. I actually do like Edward. I think that the depiction of him not being able to, I think men are very visual. That's they see and they appreciate. And I think that because of the fact that he's always treated Fanny like a sister,
Mm.
he doesn't necessarily see her as a love interest, and he does see this, beautiful, well accomplished neighbor
Naughty.
neighbor as as a possibility. And so I can understand the infatuation and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What got me with Edward, was the play and the fact that he gave in there. I was just like, dude,
Yeah.
bad. Badly done, Edward. Badly done.
Mm-hmm.
For shame.
Yeah, agree. Sense and Sensibility.
Mhm.
I'm like, why do we like him?
We
Because
don't.
he's honorable? Like, no.
I like Colonel Brandon in that one.
I never really invested in him, honestly. And I don't mean that like that I feel like he's a bad love interest, because I feel like he acted with like such kindness and stuff. But I just like, I don't know. I just didn't, I guess, see him enough to attach to him, and he's just so much older than Marianne,
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
felt the same way about Emma, where I'm like, okay, you literally saw her as a baby. Like, you've been around her since she was a baby. It's kind of like, and that's my modern lens, and I recognize that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it
That's
wasn't
so
the same.
funny though, because I'm like, yeah, I get it, but I love Emma. But then in Sense and Sensibility, I'm like, no. And it's the
But I
same
think
thing.
we spend a lot more time with Mr. Knightley on the
Yeah.
page than we do with Colonel Brandon.
Yeah.
Well,
At
and
least
Colonel Brandon didn't know Marianne as a baby.
Yeah.
yes, no, I know. But he also didn't know Marianne that well.
Yeah.
So
No, he
that
didn't.
also didn't ring as true to me either. So, but that's just my personal opinion. Many people, he's like their favorite. And I get it because he is actually, as opposed to Edward in Sense and Sensibility, he is incredibly honorable. And like, like that's like true honor. So he does so many things right. So I get why people love him. So I just didn't connect to him, I guess. I don't think he's bad. Just didn't connect to him. Okay, so in case anyone was wondering, this is it.
A latter day comedy is on Tubi.
Yeah. So you don't have to have an account. You can just watch it and it's free with ads.
There you go.
Bring the popcorn. Amazing. Maybe
This is probably true that he knew her as well, if not better, because lots of people didn't know each other at all. So that's true.
And he calls. Wait, are we
Go
talking
ahead.
about Mr. Knightley? Because I like
thought she
Mr.
was talking about
Knightley.
Colonel Brandon.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay. I was gonna say I like Mr. Knightley because he calls Emma out on her stuff.
I
Yeah.
like that too. I like the guidance there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I agree.
but that is a good point about Colonel Brandon.
Yeah.
And I feel like Colonel Brandon tries to steer Marianne and things away from danger, but she's too kind of caught up in that.
He more
And
tries to do it via Eleanor, I think, because he knows Eleanor will actually listen.
he also is I think he initially, the first time he meets her, she's playing the pianissimo or whatever it's called. The
Pianoforte?
pianoforte. Is that what it's called?
Maybe.
But yeah, she's playing that when she's over at the neighbor's place, and he meets her for the first time, and it reminds him of the woman that he loved, that got away, basically.
Yeah.
Pianoforte.
Okay.
Thank you, Emily.
I knew what I'll be watching.
You're welcome. It's really great to watch with a group too. Like we watched it with Kate's group, and I think we were just live reacting to it on Instagram in a chat.
Oh, that
And it
would have
was
been so
so
fun
great.
to hear. It would have been like Mystery Science Theater 3000, which I love.
Yeah.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah, so if you do watch it, Emily, please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts when you're done.
Oh gosh. It's just not something I ever thought I'd hear altogether like that.
Yeah. But don't
Even
take
the
it
title
seriously.
saying a latter-day comedy.
Well, and I'm thankful that I had expectations going in to not take it seriously, because otherwise I'd be like, this is really bad.
But if they're saying comedy, then it's intentionally bad, and that makes a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah. But one I do like is I think it's Bride and Prejudice. It's the Bollywood one.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fun.
Is it?
I love it. Yeah.
I think it's bad too, though. I mean, as far as like the acting and everything.
Oh
in
yeah.
it,
It's fun bad.
Most Bollywood it's very like over the top and tingy.
Yeah. But
I don't think this
fun.
one's so much over the top, except for that there's a lot of singing and dancing in it.
There's a lot of catchy songs in it. And the guy who plays Mr. Collins is phenomenal as Mr. Collins. What's his name? Mr. Choli.
Mr. Jolie.
Yeah, and he's so like
Love it.
But I don't think anyone will beat what's his name? Tom Hollander with this excellent boiled potato.
Favorite, Mr. Collins. He just encapsulates that awkwardness.
Yeah.
Perfectly. It's so perfect.
He's my favorite, Mr. Collins.
Oh, this sounds so fun. You watched all of that sounds so fun.
New goal unlocked. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
I need to find people in real life that like classics. Like in my drivable distance.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could, or at least start introducing slowly people to your book club.
Yeah.
Because I honestly feel like Jane Austen's not a bad place to start.
Maybe.
It's more accessible than some.
Since we have that new tea house, maybe I can be like, hey, spread the word. I'm looking for people like this. See what happens.
There you go. Oh, so many.
Oh, I forgot about Bridget Jones. Mr. Bingley.
I've never heard of that. Classic music CDs for dogs.
He is such a golden retriever.
Where
That's
do you
so
find
great.
this stuff, Emily? This is fantastic. Amazing. I love it.
I just need a list now that I can check off.
Yes.
I saw
like goals for 2026. Watch every adaptation of Pride and Prejudice.
I saw one that was like she was a blogger. Elizabeth was, I think in what I can't remember what it was called, but um her her like landlord was Mr. Darcy, I want to say, or something like that. And then yeah, she had sisters that would come over and like do the blog with her, and just it was weird. I couldn't make it all the way through it. It's like,
Like
yeah,
the threads
no,
are barely. Was it in quotations?
probably.
Although to be fair, it is fun when like movies take those kinds of elements from classic works and then turn it into something else. And that's what I saw some people like criticizing the new Wuthering Heights movie, saying like if you wanted to just make your own thing, do something like Emma or like Clueless with Emma or something like you could, or 10 Things I Hate About You. And like, you know, there's like these
Right.
movies that have been really popular that took like the plot and then just very loosely went with it and did their own thing.
And
Like,
they
you
do
could've done that.
phenomenally well.
Yeah, you could have done that, and people would have been far less knowing it was like Wuthering Heights inspired, but not having the same kind.
I did see
They should have called it "Have You Ever Weathered?"
Do you even weather, bro?
Right. I love it. I did see a criticism that was like, this is what happens when you have unlimited amount of money and nothing to do. And it's like, okay. I like that. Do you even weather, bro?
She's been weathering since she was like 14 when she read it for the first time.
Right. See, but Claire could totally do a web series. That can be the title, and she can do a whole web series.
That would be fun. I would love to have her redo Wuthering Heights because she did for Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
She did Gone with the Wind parody. And so
I love
and I only read the first half of Gone with the Wind, and I was like, go from here. And it's called Gone with the Sheep. So have you ever weathered while eating Werther's? Let me tell you, once you've weathered while eating Werther's, you won't go back.
Oh my god.
Pringles needs to get in on this.
Emily, I'm so happy that you're here with us right now.
Thank you.
You're just like elevating this
We've
conversation
gone off the
to a whole
rails.
new level. And I
Yes.
just love it. Oh my gosh, there's a snake dance.
She's so over this.
Lucy's like, it is bedtime. Stop it. It probably is.
She keeps glaring at me. I keep getting the side eye.
She's like, it's not funny, okay?
Sorry, but I missed Emily's comment. What was it?
Oh, the snake dance in Bride and Prejudice.
Oh, yes.
Like,
The snake dance is so great. With the... And everybody that's watching is like...
I need to watch this.
It's so great. I love the guy that plays... it's not his name in the movie, but the guy who plays Mr. Bingley is just beautiful. So.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, maybe we'll wrap up these reading sprints. They're quotations like Wuthering Heights.
We'll have to do that for Febregency wrap up.
This is loosely inspired by reading sprints.
I love
Hey, we
it.
read for an hour, okay? We've been here for 3 hours, but we read for a third of that, okay?
That can be your new thing on Patreon, reading sprints.
I should do that. It like helps the expectations. Because we do always start off really well. We'll do one sprint, maybe two.
And then it's
and
the three
once
of us
people
at the
start
end.
going off, then it's like, it usually is the three of us. And sometimes it's two. And it's like, I don't even know what happens. I can't explain it. We be weathering.
We be weathering. We be.
Every day I'm weathering. And stuff.
We said that at the exact same time.
I love it.
Anyway, thanks to all two of you who are still here. One of which is Emily.
Thank
we
you,
love
Emily.
you so much, Emily. Emily is the real MVP of these reading sprints tonight. Anyways, thanks for watching. We are doing our wrap up, our Febregency wrap up on February 28th on Stephanie's channel at 2 p.m., right? Eastern time?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. So join us for that because we'll just be chatting about, what we read over the month and all that kind of stuff. And of course, pop onto Discord. We've been chatting a lot on there as well. Yeah, that's it. It's been really fun. So thank you for joining us and hope you have a marvelous night. Good night.
Good night.